Hey everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. We are doing another Blue Apron mystery recipe today. Thanks again for joining me for one of these. So I've got all of the ingredients here and then I'm going to whip something up with no recipe needed. And yeah, so let's go ahead and start in with this. Very strange ingredient. Well, not strange, but ingredients that I'm not normally used to. So chicken. I'm used to chicken. So we're starting with our protein with this chicken. It looks like a chicken breast. We got some jasmine rice, brown sugar, some whole grain mustard. There's an apple, apple cider vinegar, soy sauce, crushed red pepper flakes, and then some collard greens. I guess really it's just this one ingredient that I'm not really used to. I've never really cooked collard greens before, but a quick Google search kind of says it's very similar to like cooking kale. You can stew it, you can braise it, that sort of thing. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not exactly sure, again, since I've never cooked collard greens before, I'm not exactly sure where this is supposed to go. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff the chicken with some mozzarella cheese and some frozen spinach that I have here, as well as half of the apple. I'm going to cut that really small, kind of make that into a filling, stuff it. I'm going to sear each half of the chicken, or each side of the chicken rather, and then put it into the oven. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to saute the collard greens over high heat and cook the rice, and then I'm going to mix them together and make sort of like a collard greens and rice, and then I'm going to add the soy sauce to that. And then with my last ingredient, so the brown sugar, the apple cider vinegar, I'm definitely going to use with the collard greens because I know that you need vinegar with it. And then I'm going to make a sauce from the pan with the chicken using the brown sugar, using the mustard, and probably just like a little bit of chicken broth as well to kind of make a sauce. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I never know how it's going to turn out. And you know, one thing I wanted to note is, you'll notice at the end of these videos, I start to get very rushed because this is also my dinner. So like, I get really hungry towards the end, and so I'm like, I don't even care what this is. I need to eat it. So cut. I don't need to eat it. So anyway, apologies in advance. I get pretty hangry towards the end of these videos because I'm like, I don't really care anymore. I just want food. So I'm gonna prep this stuff. Cut all these vegetables up. I don't think I really have anything else that I'm gonna add in here in my fridge. So I'm gonna prep the filling, get the chicken filled. We'll sear it, get it in the oven, all that good stuff. But I'm going to cut all this stuff up first. All right, so see you guys back in a second. Okay, so little updates. You never know what's gonna happen. So I intended on just kind of like stuffing the chicken breast, but they were so small that what I ended up doing was kind of like butterflying them out and getting them really thin and rolling them up, so making kind of like a roulade, which I guess is fine. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna sear the chicken in my pan here, and then once the sides are nice and golden brown, I'm gonna pop it in the oven to let everything finish cooking and to get that filling all nice and cooked. I'm kind of concerned because I think it's gonna kind of leak out and ooze all over the place, so we will see what happens. Fingers crossed. Okay, so chicken is done. It actually looks pretty good, held together, not too much seepage, which is great. My rice is cooked. I've got my collard greens here, so I'm just going to cook the collard greens in some hot oil, add in the chili flake, and then when it's done, I'm going to add in my fluffed up and cooked rice. Stir that together, add in the soy sauce, and then that'll be kind of like my little collard green fried rice, I guess. And then last step is I'm going to make the sauce by taking the pan that I cooked my chicken in. I've got so many pans. The pan that I cooked my chicken in, I'm going to add in the apples, saute those down in some butter, add the brown sugar, add the mustard, add in some broth, and then done. Super done. Super quick. All right, see you in a few. Okay guys, so we are done. I've got my chicken here. It looks pretty good. Like I said, I'm really glad that it held together. So I'm gonna slice this up into little wheels, I hope. Yeah. Maybe my chef's knife would be better. Let's go ahead and grab that guy. All right, this looks really good. Okay, so on the bottom of my plate here, I'm gonna go ahead and put my collard green fried rice, I guess I'm gonna call it. Alright, that looks good. Get my chicken right on top of it. Ooh, this looks good. I'm not sure that it comes through on video because it's a lot of green and brown. Like it's just everything's green. So it looks like green on top of green on top of brown. So as promised, I'm super hungry. So I'm like, I don't really care. I don't care what it looks like. Just eat it. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of this sauce. This is the apple mustard brown sugar sauce. This is like super fall-y, I think. I really like this. This looks really good. I like this little round little pork loin thing. I mean, chicken loin. It's chicken. Normally you would do this with pork. Here, let's turn it this way. This looks better. So there we go. Again, probably doesn't look super photogenic, but pretty happy with it. I should try it. You know, it always drives me crazy when people like cook things and then they don't try it. It's like, well, what does it taste like? Collard greens taste good. This sauce is really good. It's like mustardy, it's tart, sweet, it's tangy. I think the sauce is the star of the show. Everything else is fine. But yeah, this turned out pretty good. So thanks for joining me, you guys. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. What would you do with these ingredients? Have you made something like this before? All that stuff, I love hearing it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Edit to add, I forgot to talk about what the actual recipe was. The actual recipe was this chicken and Dijon pan sauce. Super basic. Well, okay, I'm sorry. What I feel is like very basic. Much like the HelloFresh and Blue Apron recipes, it's like you sear the chicken, finish it in the oven, you cook the rice, and then you cook the vegetable. So nothing too crazy. I think that this is a lot more complicated. Probably took maybe, I would say, twice as long. So there's that too. But other than that, I don't know, pretty happy with it.